What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have something a little different. So today we have kind of a recap of some stuff that I've picked up, whether it be investment-wise, personal collection stuff. There's also a redemption in here from Panini and a card that I pulled out of a pack while working this past weekend at the card shop. And we're actually going to start with that one. And it's a first edition sky blue foil Bobby Witt Jr. So as you can probably imagine, I got pretty excited when we pulled this one. Bobby Witt Jr. kind of slated. People are saying he's going to make his major league debut here in 2022, this next season. The top loader is what's scratched there. You can kind of see some scratches there. That's the top loader. But first edition sky blue foil. It's not the rarest one. It's actually the most common foil, but still great player with the first edition stamp. Makes it a little harder to find. But yeah, they're claiming him to be making his major league debut, or they're figuring he's going to make his major league debut here in 2022. Unfortunately for the Royals, they haven't really done anything this far in the offseason to bolster their lineup. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with him if he does make his debut. So, second one here is the redemption, and it is going to be Jo Adell, RPA, rookie patch auto out of 2021 Select. This one is numbered to 199. I kind of wish we would have gotten one a little lower numbered as far as out of. Would have been a little bit nicer if it was like 149, 99, 49, 25, anything that way, but still numbered rookie patch auto of Jo Adell. It's a kid I'm fairly high on. It'll be interesting to see if he can make it and crack that Angels lineup coming into 2022. They have been making some offseason moves, so it'll be pretty interesting. If he does, I think he's adding a really good bat to their already fairly stacked lineup with, a healthy Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani, Anthony Rendon when he hits, Jared Walsh, David Fletcher. They already have a pretty good lineup. I think Jo Adell can help it. All right, so next one. These are both card shop pickups. The first one is a Clayton Kershaw Bowman. This is from, I believe it's 2007 Bowman. And it's a Bowman draft picks and prospects. Clayton Kershaw. It's a facsimile autograph, so it's a fake auto. But $10 for this one. Quick check on eBay. They were going for a little bit more than that, so I figured out for $10 I can justify it, especially for one of the best pitchers of this generation. Arguably, undoubtedly is a Hall of Famer at this point. Right, and it looks like he's going to continue to pitch for a couple more years, which should only help his credentials. So, Clayton Kershaw Bowman. It's not a first Bowman, but still, Bowman draft picks card. Definitely a good one. And I did look this one over pretty closely before I bought it. I'm pretty sure I have one minor soft corner on the bottom. Other than that, card looks immaculate. Not really anything in way of surface scratching, which is good, especially on a card that's, 14 years old. So, definitely helpful there. The next one, another card shop pickup, and it's another guy that I think will make the Hall of Fame. It's a Buster Posey. And this is an Upper Deck star rookie from 2010. Buster Posey here. As we see here, Buster Posey, right from the get-go, even in college, he won the Golden Spikes, as for Player of the Year. 5th overall pick. And, well, if you haven't been living under a rock and you've been following baseball even remotely, you know who Buster Posey is, right? He's that good of, or was that good of a player. He just announced his retirement. So best of luck to Buster and his entire family through his retirement. Hopefully it treats you well, just like you treated the fans of the Giants very well in your career. It'll be interesting to see who fills that void with Buster Posey now retiring, if Joey Bart is going to even remotely live up to the standard Posey set. But it'll be interesting to see how the Giants overcome the loss of a player this good. So again, for $10, future Hall of Famer rookie card. I could not argue. So the next one is kind of a big one. It's a Blaise Jordan numbered to 50 gold shimmer. Now this one, Bowman Chrome Prospects out of 2021. This is not his first Bowman. Right? This is technically his second Bowman. And I'm not 100% certain what product this come out of, but it is not considered his first Bowman. But numbered to 50, definitely a cool card. Blaise Jordan, he's a kid that, I'd found a couple of his cards in opening. And again, it's the top loader that's scratched. Unfortunately, the guy I bought this from packed it in a ton of cardboard, so the top loader got pretty scratched up. But he did double sleeve the card, which, dude, thank you. Highly doubt you're watching the video, but if you are, I appreciate you. But Blaise Jordan's kind of an interesting pickup for me. So I had come across a couple of his cards in various openings, one of them being the Mojo, like teal Mojo refractor, sky blue refractor, out of Bowman Chrome. And I was going through a lot of my rookie cards and first Bowman cards and stuff that way, and I come across Blaise Jordan, and I have a pretty good stack of stuff from him. So I decided, you know what, let's watch some film on this kid. And I don't know if he's going to stay with Boston his entire career, but if he does, I have a feeling that he's going to probably go down as, if he can stay healthy and if he can continue performing the way he did in the minors, or not really the minors, high school rather. I think he's going to definitely outperform expectations. And in Boston, that's a kind of a tough task, right? Boston, one of the oldest franchises in the league, just like the Yankees. You go to one of those organizations, the expectations are going to be pretty sky high for you. So I definitely like what I see out of him, but we'll see if he can keep it going into a major league career. Now, the next one is a kid that has made his MLB debut. And again, for the Red Sox, which, mind you, I'm a Brewers fan, not a Red Sox fan, but I like certain players, and it just so happens that a couple of them, and this kid, are on the Red Sox, or in the Red Sox organization. He came up, made his major league debut, played in the playoffs, and did pretty well. It's going to be Bobby Dahlback. So, again, scratches on top loader. This is his first Bowman green refractor. This one's numbered to 99. As you can see there, 98 of 99. It would have been really cool if it was 99 of 99, because it's also card number 99. He doesn't wear number 99, but that would have been really cool if it was 99 of 99 on card 99. That would have just been really interesting. But Dahlback, one of those kids, you watch him and you really start to think, hey, if he can stay healthy, if he can keep performing at this level and keep maturing and learning and growing, he's got a pretty good future ahead of him. So for the price I paid for it, I think this was like $30. I think it was like just over $30 with tax and shipping from eBay. So definitely one that I didn't want to pass up, and definitely one that when I got it, I looked it over really closely, and this one will probably be getting sent off to grade. Same with the Blaise Jordan, same with the Kershaw, Posey for sure. The Bobby Witt Jr., without a doubt, will be sent off. Maybe the Joe Adele, we'll see. The thick cards tend to have problems with edges and corners, and the other problem I have with this one is they shipped it in a super big top loader that is almost way too big for the card. So the card actually slides in the top loader. Right, as you can see here, you got about a quarter to a half inch, probably 3/8 of an inch of space between the edge of the card and the edge of the top loader. And if I go like this, now that space is over here. So definitely one I'm going to have to really look at before sending off to get graded. But the last one we don't have to worry about getting sent off to get graded. This one came in under $30 with tax and shipping, and it's probably one of the, I'm not going to say one of the biggest names, but probably one of the kids or one of the younger stars of the game. He's currently a free agent, and with the lockout and CBA agreement being up in the air, it's tough to say where he's going to end up finding a home, but he is regarded as one of the best shortstops in the game today, and some are making the argument that he's one of the best shortstops thus far in his career to play. That is Carlos Correa. So yeah, it's a BGS 9. I would have preferred a 9.5, but for under $30 with tax and shipping for a true 9, definitely one that I would consider crossing to PSA potentially. But this is his Topps Chrome update speckle refractor. It's not a numbered parallel, but it is the speckle refractor, so definitely a little bit more unique than the Topps Chrome update, just the standard base one, but definitely one that I'm kind of glad to add to my collection. Carlos Correa, definitely a polarizing figure in the game due to his involvement in the 2017 cheating scandal, or alleged involvement. Pretty sure he still denies being involved in it. I don't really care, right? It happened, it's done, it's over with. Do I think the MLB should have taken a tougher stance on it? Yes, without a doubt. They cheated, they won. I think they were good enough to win without cheating, so I don't know why they did it in the first place, and I think their relevance in the past few, actually the last 4 playoffs, has been kind of a token of that, right? They're definitely good. They were definitely good enough to compete. Why cheat and risk putting the asterisk next to your name in the record book, right? But he's definitely a player that I like. He's very good at what he does. He's a player I like as a player, not so much as a person, but as a player. And right now, he is certainly on a Hall of Fame path. Now, he did make a quip about Derek Jeter not earning any of his Gold Gloves, which I think is kind of a very rough take, I guess would be a good way to put it, without risking without risking getting in trouble with YouTube. I don't like that move, right? Especially when the Yankees were one potential suitor to pay Carlos Correa one of, if not the largest contract in MLB history, to take a dig at the captain, the most notable Yankees player ever, really, the person that when you think of the Yankees, you think of Derek Jeter, right? To take a shot at him, probably not the best move. So it'll be interesting to see where Correa winds up after the CBA gets finalized and the lockout ends. And it'll be interesting to see for what kind of dollar amount. Corey Seager, I think it was Corey Seager, not Kyle Seager. Corey Seager, I believe, and Marcus Semien both signed contracts with the Texas Rangers. Javi Baez with the Detroit Tigers. It'll be interesting to see where Correa ends up and for how much. He might end up back in Houston, but he probably isn't going to get the biggest contract of the free agency for shortstops. So BGS 9, definitely I would think a strong contender to cross over, even though it's a 4.9. Looking at the card, I definitely think it has a chance to cross into a PSA 10 holder. It'll be interesting to see, and it's one that once PSA opens back up for reasonable pricing, it's one I would definitely consider trying to cross, or send it back to BGS for reconsideration to try to get a 9.5. But for under $30, I felt it very easy to do. So that's been 7 recent pickups that I have acquired. These 3 were all purchased before Thanksgiving, and I just got them this last week. I think it was like Friday. All 3 of them came in. The Joe Adele I received in the mail Saturday, which is kind of odd. And then these 3, right, these 2 I picked up at the shop. They were for sale, and then this one out of a pack. Definitely pretty cool. So with that being said, I hope you guys kind of like this style video. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, and it's something that I intend to do is make a standalone video every week or every other week, probably every other week, with stuff that I have picked up in my travels or while working at the card shop, whether it be from packs that I open while I'm at work because I'm bored, or purchases from eBay, Facebook Marketplace, or purchases from, like I said, the card shop. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't already, please consider hitting that thumbs up button. It helps me out a ton, lets me know that you like this type of content. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It helps me out. Plus, it keeps you in the loop on when we're uploading new videos and when new content comes out from me. And it's greatly appreciated. It costs nothing, helps me out a ton. We are on the road to 250 subscribers, which when we get there, we will be holding another giveaway. So with that being said, thank you, take care, and we'll talk to you on the next one.